Hi everyone, thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson, justbe.me community. So this was the message of the day. Basically there's been some talk around the 12th of April coming in, and some people have been describing it as though it was an opportunity to either choose 3D or 4D or 5D. So this is what, when I've asked about it, this is the answer that I got around that. Basically, we've all got choice, we've all got free will. So we are in around 91% of the population at the moment that are in awareness. So it's higher than you think it really is. I know it doesn't feel that way because you probably know one of these 9%, but it is literally just 9%. You know, we are all doing this. It's all okay. Despite what you may be led to believe, shall we say. So the timeline. Basically, we will all be ascending at some time, but it's our choosing. It has to be in our own time. It has to be on our own free will, because this is what this is all about, and this is what we are wanting and creating and walking into. So basically, you have a choice. You know, there are going to be people who still want to choose that kind of 3D lifestyle because they feel safe in it. It's comfortable to them. That open field of potentials is just a little bit too much for them because they have lived in the 3D lifestyle for such a long time that they really cannot imagine anything else. They cannot imagine a future that isn't in this old energy. It's really, really hard for them. So what will happen is that they can choose to live in that dimensional reality and thought for the rest of the days, and that's absolutely fine if that's what they're choosing and that's what makes them feel comfortable and safe. Then that's okay. Allow them just to have that. Remember, innocent babies. Allow them to have that and love them for the markers for the rest of us of how far that we have travelled. So don't worry about the ascension, because when the newbies are coming in and being incarnated in and they are being born, they are anchored into 5D. So the babies that are coming in, and even some walking souls that will be coming in as well. So it's not necessarily just babies. We can be getting walking souls as well. They're already anchored into the 5D. So we will still ascend. Don't worry about who's doing what, or it's just have some reflection of where you are, where you want to be, and also at this time as well. So the 12th brought in two timelines, so two choices of timeline. So one was a slower timeline and one was a faster timeline. Nothing wrong with either of them. Sometimes when you go through a learning process or an evolvement process, sometimes it is better to go through it slower so you can truly immerse yourself within it, and you can really take that time for yourself, and it is kind of more of a nurturing journey in that sense, in that way. So at the moment we have actually as a collective chosen the slower timeline to be reflective, to really honour the process that we are going through at the moment, to really kind of like allow ourselves to look back at how far we have come, what we have learned, how we are now to how we were then in the old energy, to really think about the potentials of the new energy. And the new energy it's good. It's good. The potentials we have coming are amazing. So kind of if you are in contact with anyone that is in the old energy as well. They may not be able to see it, but just be excited about the new energy. Don't let them bring you back into kind of like that old way of thinking and thought and being angry towards them and everything else. Just focus on the new energy. Focus on the potentials. Focus on the new golden age of opportunity that is coming. And also as well, it's to think about where you want to be in that new golden age and the potentials that it brings, how you want to feel, and the abundance it's already brought or it's bringing. So we're all on different stages of this journey as well. So some are there already, some are, and it doesn't matter where you are right now. So kind of really don't be judging your own journey and your own level of attainment or achievement on where other people are at. Really don't. Where you are at is important right now, and reflect on that, nobody else, and what you have and where you are. So don't worry and don't think, well, these are the people, they're talking about how abundant they feel and how, wonderful life is right now, that they're already in this golden age. I'm just going to rot into 3D them. Not at all. You will evolve at your own pace and time. Just be really gentle with yourself, because it's almost as it's like being a prisoner in a really luxurious camp, basically. So it's felt safe, it's felt comfortable. All of a sudden the gates are open. You've got a choice to stay in the camp, which has got nice big TVs and all the comforts that you want, and the safety and the protection, or the gates are open to this field of just grass, basically, and opportunity. So it's really understandable as beings how you are going to feel a little bit daunted by what is ahead of you, because it's the unknown. So taking that step out into that field of unknown potentials is kind of like, it's a little bit daunting, but it's just to feel excited about it. And it's okay to be a little bit scared, because it's in the unknown. It's okay, but keep walking forward, and that fear turns into courage. Keep walking forward, because the more you journey across that big open field, the more treasures you will find. So this is where we're all at. So we are on a slow timeline at the moment. It's okay. Be gentle with yourself. It's fine. So it's time for reflection. Time to pick ourselves up. Time for a little bit of a grieving process as well. So grieving can take as long as it takes. Everyone is different. And there's nothing wrong with grief either. It's another form of love. So it means that it's a good sign, because if you are in this reflection mode and you are grieving for the old you in the old energy, you still loved yourself in your entirety in the old energy and the old you. Nothing wrong with that, is there? So grieve away. So have that time, because you will be stepping into a new you. You'll be stepping into your own unique vibration, and that's unique to you. You will find it, and you will find it in your own time. So the faster timeline, and there was a faster timeline that we could have chosen, was to literally to choose unity and stand up, and to live that future timeline as though it is here now. And you can still do this as well. You can still choose to do this. So it's to be the change. So the new timeline was to literally to stand up and to already believe in it as in unity consciousness. But we've needed time, and there's nothing wrong with that. We can take this journey in small steps or big steps, it really doesn't matter. We'll still end up at the finish line. It's like the tortoise and the hare, so don't worry about it. Take your time, it's fine. You can take this time to reflect, to grieve. But you've also got the choice as well to be the change you want to see in the world. So we will be having a little bit of this at the moment as well, because everything's freeing up a little bit. So, you know, we've got freedom of movement again, and freedom to choose, and freedom to see people, freedom to enter back into communities and really have some really fabulous time with people. So that is the changes that we're wanting to see. So we are being given microphone again. So we are really being given the opportunity to be the change at the moment as well. So to grieve the old energy and to really be excited for the new you, the new energy, to be brave and to be the change you want to see in the world. Live as though the future, the new bright future, is already here, and it'll catch up with you. This is how we create. So be it already. You've got to think, do you want to see a future where businesses are closed, where you can't see smiles, where your health is the responsibility of an exterior authority? Or you can choose to be the change that you want to see in the world, which is community, courage, smiles, best thing ever, freedom, and your health is your own inner authority and not an external, and how wonderfully safe you could feel on this new timeline where you're open to trade, you're open to smile, you're open to manage your own health. So these are all the potentials, and you can step into this right now. You have the choice, that you don't have to wait for another timeline coming, or it's like you've taken one shoe off. Now you're waiting for somebody else to take the other shoe off, so to speak. It's down to us now. It's down to us to take responsibility. We've got to take the other shoe off and walk on this grass barefoot. We've got to do this. Nobody's going to come up and take the shoe off for us. Even though we do have guidance and we do have help off planet, so we do have that help as well. We are not alone, and so we do have assistance, even though they can't mess with free will, because this is what we're here to attain. But they can offer ways of assistance. But it's up to you to take the other shoe off and walk barefoot. We all have to take responsibility for the new timeline. So really enjoy this time of reflection. Also as well, you know, if any of us are thinking that anyone that has had the, you know what, I can't say, that they are not evolving, they are still evolving. They really are. So don't worry about that. They are evolving. It's not about whether it's when they've had it, it changes their belief system around fears. So it means that you can let go of the ego a little bit and let the inner guidance kick in a little bit. And you still can, if you've had this, you still can. You have free will, you have choice. Every which way, you have choice. If you think that there is something contained within it that can alter your connection ability, it does have the potentials of it, but you can override it. You know, you are the creator master being. You can create any reality really that you want. It's just that you've been told you can't. You can. if you choose that's what you want. So they are still evolving, don't worry about it. And if anything, it's still not halted any process in this. So don't think that that has slowed down this timeline. It hasn't. It's still going through regardless, because these people will have changed belief systems around fear. They no longer are walking in fear. So it has really helped lift vibrations, and it has helped the evolvement anyway, regardless. So it's still going through, so don't worry about that. Just take this time to reflect, and you have choices still all the way along. So you're not stuck in 3D-dom because of whatever timelines, you're really not. So I hope that this just alleviates any concerns that anyone has out there, that they're thinking that I'm not evolving because I've not made the right choices quick enough, or I've missed my slot, I've missed my timeline. You haven't. You really haven't. Time is man-made anyway, and time can be manipulated by us too. So we have more choices in all of these aspects than you think. So don't worry about a thing. Keep going, do what you're doing, smile, be happy, love whatever community you are with and you are in. Build more communities, because it's so lovely to find like-minded people as well. Take care. Have a great day.